It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Dolphins and the Ravens coming up next.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boom. But these two teams have one more important piece of business to take care of before the calendar turns to 2024.
And I'll be one of those, trying to get it going in January, trying to get my physical fitness on. But first, we've got a game to get on here. Two teams trying to finish strong before they turn the calendar. And on the flight home, I'll be finalizing my resolution list as well.
The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway, Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Jackson looking to throw right away. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The numbers for Andrews last week: 8 catches, 120 yards even.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Oh, the option right is Jackson. The quick feed bunch gets by him down to the tail. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left leg is selected.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins set to go on offense for the first time behind their 25-year-old quarterback, now in his 4th NFL season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. But it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Zone. On plan, there are 9 player, there are 9 category. Formation, there, I form. Close, hockey red, stutter goes.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 88 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball and he'll see it often.
Run, screen pass, play action, kick pass. Flood, there are 10 categories. You have 14
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Process selected.
Play action, now it's Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is an offense that's #1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
Concept, medium pass, quick pass, option, run. Inside, power. 26U, AHP base.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? You just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
All right, come on.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open.
Entering play ball, flag third and
Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson. And really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them is what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. Look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. A gain there of 21 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for dealing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On play action, here's Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
14 actions, 5 experts, process selected.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A quick throw, but incomplete.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Odafe Owe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a foot.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Well, partners, the first quarter to go to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Here's Jake Bailey now. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Ravens offense back out there.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped.
Passes selected. Flood, there are 10 categories. You have
from down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Selected.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonathan Taylor,
his 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff, kick left selected.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
13.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A good run there, right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Second and 10.
Now it's Jackson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at about the 14. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Entering for Inst Call Challenge Super Stats Coaching. Pop-up menu. Medical Center is selected. Entering injury. Player name R. Hunt. Player name C. Williams. Player name B. Chubb. Position low. Injury type dislocated hip. Injury length 3 weeks. Injury length out for game. Injury length TBD. Injury type chest. Position C. Player name C. Williams. Player name R. Hunt. Position RG. Injury type ACL sprain. Injury length out for game. Injury length TBD. Ravens selected. Injury length 5 weeks. Injury type partial PCL. Position SS. Player name K. Hamilton. Player name B. Cleveland. Position RG. Injury type dislocated shoulder. Injury type partial PCL tear. Injury type complete ACL tear. Position LG. Player name A. Voorhees. Entering play call. 24 zone open. AHB zone WK.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And tough sledding. Will get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Entering play call.
Right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Categories. You have 14 options. By expert.
2nd and 9.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Entering play drive flood. Concept, play action, keep pass. Flood, there are 10 categories. You
so
have
from the 17
options.
now, here's a first and 10.
Selected.
Hey, come on, two.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play action, pass, keep pass. Flood, there are 10 categories.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Durham Smythe, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him, because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Sanders on for the extra point. He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff, keep left is selected.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. They take over here with good field position thanks to that nice return after the interception, as they're already in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Flood. There are 10 categories. You have 14 options.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Run, screen pass, play action pass, keep pass. Flood. There are 10 categories. You have 14 options.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Roquan Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Field goal 35 yards. On plan, there are 9. Player, there are 9 cap. Formation, there are 9. Concept, medium cap. Quick pass, medium pass. Choice, Dolphin, V-spot.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run, as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
In motion left is Beckham. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And caught it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any faults of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Ball start, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Entering play call, inside zone. There are 9 categories. You have 39 options. HB inside zone is 24 zone open. HB zone WK.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
There are 9 categories. Screen pass. Play action. Kick pass. Flood. There are 10 categories. You have 14
Behind
options.
the chains, second and 13.
Selected.
Looking to pass. Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Tua going to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And now at this point in the first down, you got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Jets weak, corner, post.
Now 2nd and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tua. That's complete right around the 8. Well, he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
I know they have times approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
I-form. Concept, there are screen pass, play action, quick pass, media, quick pass, option, run. Inside, power, 26, AHD base.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
There are 7 categories.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
Entering play
when we call the game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as a tackle made up at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball.
Play call,
but the assignment gets mixed up.
There are 7
That's the end result.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Did you see how the linebackers froze for just a second? That's why you run play action. You want to keep them rooted in the spot and create a little bit of extra space so your tight end can find some room behind them. And then the quarterback finds his target downfield, and he turns it into 6 points.
7 categories.
Tucker now to add the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Special teams, you have 6
5 plays there on that drive. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the...
He's got a man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards. And that's an important completion right there, because that's going to do it. With that last pass, he eclipses Peyton Manning's all-time mark of 5,477 pass yards in a single season. I think the Engravers, they can get the MVP trophy ready. This has been a year for the ages as he stands alone in single-season passing. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run with Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
On play action, here's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Entering play call, coach suggestion, punt.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And this returnable for Hill.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Miami set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
There are 9 categories. There are 10 subcategories. Option is active. Play action pass. Coach recent. There are 9 favorites. There personnel. There play type. There pass. Run. Inside. AHP inside zone.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 37.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Back to Taylor on first down. He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Concept, formation, there are 9. Concept, medium pass, quick pass. Option, run, screen, play action, keep pass. Flood, there are 10 categories. You have 14
from the
options.
46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Entering play call.
They certainly thought he had the open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Concept, medium pass, quick pass. Auction, run, screen pass, play action pass, keep pass. Flood, error 10 cat, dry flood. Pa experts cross. Dry flood. Pa experts cross.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Entering play call, go, kick, punt, X curl. Punt land, player, error 9, formation, concept, media, quick pass, box, run, screen, play, keep pass. Flood, error 10 categories, you have 14
no
options.
sign of Tua departing, fourth down, they're going for it.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
Flood is selected.
Now Taylor. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Entering play call. Play action pass. Keep pass. Play screen pass. Run. Auction. Quick pass. Medium pass. Choice. Dolphin. Deep spot. Southeast corner.
Second down and 8.
Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Pass. Auction. Run. Screen. Play action. Pat. Keep pass. Medium pass. Choice. East, southeast corner.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll look to throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Categories.
You turned it.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll kick things off with an AFC East clash in upstate New York. Buffalo hosting New England, and it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Traylon Burks, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Amari Cooper leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. The Ravens were led in that first half by who else? The former MVP Lamar Jackson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. Both teams going back to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Defend short, defend medium, defend deep, contain QB scramble.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Entering play call. Concept. There are 9 categories. Formation. There are 9. Player. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options. Jonathan Taylor. Formation. Player. There are Jonathan Taylor. Tyreek Hill. Eric's. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek. Jets, Pogba corner post.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Jet sweep. Pogba corner post.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. For so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
Entering play clock. Jet sweep. Punt corner post.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami 1st down. That one going for a gain of 11.
The coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, get your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
26 AHP base.
Two 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Entering play call. Concept. There are 9. Formation. There are 9. Player. There are 9. Eric Sauber. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek. Jet sweep. Punt corner post.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. On target over the middle to Hill. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
on first down. Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Entering play call, Tyreek Hill. You have 59 options. Jet sweep, cross, corner, post.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before
there are 9. Formation. Concept. Medium pass. Quick pass. Option. Run. Screen pass. Play action. Keep pass. Flood. There are 10 categories. You have 14
Mike McDaniel
options.
dialing up the risk here a little bit on fourth down. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee he's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hold it. First down.
Well, you still have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Able to slither by. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
You're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs?
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Four yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And Jackson throwing once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards. And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and the lead now 11, 24-13. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the handoff, now Tua. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Entering play
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Entering
and that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Tua now on first down. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Entering play call. Player, there are formation, there are 9 categories, there are concept, there are 9 median pass, quick pass, option, run, screen, play action, cheat pass, float switch, wheel switch.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
Entering play, wheel switch. Concept, there are 9. Play type, there are 9. Option, run. Inside, AHD inside zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Former one hard.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season.
Inside
we'll step aside.
Pass. Special pass. Coach subject. Recent, there are 9. Favorites, there are 9. Personnel. Play type, there are 9. Option, run, pass. Special, RPO, option, run, pass. Quick stick. Goal line fade. Stick. Goal line fade.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Waddle, the motion man right. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 2nd down.
Entering play call. Play concept, there are 9. Play action pass, cheat pass. Flood, there drive flood. Pa X verse cross, drive flood.
Yeah, ready.
Play action, now it's Tua. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are back within a score.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Entering play call. Stick switch. Recent, there are 9. Favorites, there are 9. Personnel, there are. Play type, there are 9. Concept, there are. Formation, there are. Player, there are. Eric Sauber, Cedric Wills, Alec Ing. Tutup, Jalen Waddle, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Jet, Pabu corner post.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Play ball, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff, keep left selected.
Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
There are 7 categories.
Side complete. That's Flowers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 7 catches for him now. This last one, a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll go right back to Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go.
Jackson, options out left. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At the 36-yard line.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
They go play action now. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second and 7. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Entering play call.
Back now in Baltimore.
There are 7 categories.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Tucker's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles. And it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On play action, here's Tua. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
26-0 AHP base.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 83 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. First and 10, Taylor now. A beautiful fake. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
PHP base.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47.
They run once more with Taylor.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Concept, there are not play action, pass, deep pass, medium, quick pass, arch, run. Inside zone, 24 zone, AHP zone WK.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Travis Jones makes a tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's second and 10.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Looking right side of his going in. That's Taylor. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Inside zone, there are 9 power. 26 AHP base.
They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth
Entering
quarter.
play call, 26U, counter, power, 26, AHP base.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
all of a sudden those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Eric Sauber, Cedric Will, Alakingo, Tutago Velo, Jalen Waddle, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, Jet Sweep, Kagu corner, post.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
That's a defense you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Two and now, 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Flood, there are 10 categories. You have 14 options.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. They kept it in the air on 4th, Charles. They ran on 1st and 2nd down, tried it through the air on 3rd and 4th. Couldn't come away with anything on 4th and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as a defender, you can actually take more chances here because they won't have as much time to throw the football, and a receiver really can't run past you. If they do, they run out the back of the end zone. Nice job by the D, shutting them down.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah finding his way to the ball for a big stop there behind the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
Entering play call.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. off of play action. Tagovailoa got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Entering option. Resume. Instant replay. Called. Stats. Coaching. Pop-up. Medical center is selected. Entering. Player name R. Hunt. Player name T. Hill. Position double. Injury type leg. Injury length TBG. Entering franchise screen. You have 8 options. Coaching is selected.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Roquan Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Right.
On second down, it's Taylor. 113 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pass, keep pass, medium pass. Short, Dolphins, Z-spot.
3rd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs, and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Enter. Call to map. Options. Coaching. Pop. Medical center is selected. Entering. Player name T. Hill. Injury type calves. Injury length will return soon. Entering franchise screen. You have 8 options.
On first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go again with Dobbins. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now Hill to return it. Gets past one man. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now here come the Dolphins. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Concept, keep pass. Mediate, keep pass. Flood, there are 10 categories. You have 14 options.
2nd and 10.
First cross is selected.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Roquan Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
His linebacker's just having one of those days where everything he does is working. I mean, you got to get a running back in there to help block, double team him, do whatever. Because right now, he's out of the ball. Multiple sacks in this one. That one, the quickest.
Screen pass, run, option, quick pass, medium pass. Choice, Dolphins, D-spot.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On plan, there are 9. Player, there are 9. Cat. Formation, there are 9. Concept, quick pass, option, run, screen, play action, keep pass. Flood, there are 10 categories. You have 14 options.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Entering play call, drive flood.
Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Entering play call switch. Portland. Concept. There. Formation. There are 9. Player. There. Eric Sauber. Cedric Witt. Alec. Tutug. Jalen Waddle. Jonathan Taylor. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek. Jets. Pogger corner post.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Flood. There are 10 categories.
So possession's still theirs, but now they face a third down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Entering play call. Blitz Albular 1. SS Blitz 0.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off. But they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
You have 5 options. Finish game is selected.
So for the Ravens, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.